6, 8, 10. Sinemigqa eyishumi. Right. And sizoqala ngokufunda-ke njengoba sijwayele ukwenza. Bhekana amafu nezinyoni zezulu. Ziphakuza zibungaza amacembe ezihlahla. Zihlezi izithandani luyasha uhleko. Izinyosi ziphambana kwezikhephukayo izimbali. Zitshuza izilwane zehlanze lithule. Izindunduma zamagquma ezisitha izihlobo. Ulalelisise izintethe zinswininiza otshanini ngokwenanela ngobuhle bemvelo eyenza iso libuke emuva kulapho umsuka wezinqabo umhlabathi. Once again, I will ignore the direct translation esinayo laphaya. But before we start unpacking lesi stanza sesithathu, I'm just going to take you through some of the words that are found on in the stanza. Izinyoni zezulu zibhakuza. Izinyoni are the birds, as you can see. Zezulu, these are the birds of the sky. Ukubhakuza, it's when inyoni flaps its wings. Ishaya amaphiko, shaya amaphiko. And then imbongi kuline number 18 ikhuluma ngezinyosi. It is phambana kwezikhephukayo izimbali. Naziya izinyosi. Here are the bees. Izinyosi are the bees, and here are the flowers as they are swarming around the beautifully blossomed flowers. And then iphinde ikhulume ngezintethe. Line number 21 izintethe is what you see, the grasshoppers. And zintswininiza. Untswininiza, it's the sound or the noise that is made by the grasshoppers. Lowo kuchiyochiyoza, lowo umsindo wokuntswininiza, the actual chipping that is made by izintethe. Izintwethe, emqondofana for izintethe is amaqhwagi. Iqhwagi for one, amaqhwagi for a number of them. So direct synonym mqondofana would be amaqhwagi for igama izintethe. Ngithemba ukuthi-ke kusazwakala. Ake sihluze-ke lesi stanza, right? So imbongi-ke isiyalela ukuba sibuke imvelo, meaning she is instructing us to just have a look and see, have a look at imvelo, right? Imvelo, which is nature, and amongst some of the things that are part of imvelo, she orders us. Uyasiyalela. She instructs us to look at amafu. Amafu are the skies. Leli gama is not new. Leli gama, you have seen it, you have come across it in encwadini endabeni ethi umhlaba ufile. So let's look at amafu nezinyoni. Izinyoni are the birds, as you can see. Nankaya amafu being the clouds. And then izinyoni, as they flap their wings, ziyabhakuza. Right. So imbongi isitshela ukuthi this flapping of the wings that is done by izinyoni, eyenziwa izinyoni, it's because ziyabungaza. Ukubungaza, it means to celebrate. So they are celebrating amacembe, and amacembe are the leaves. Okay. Izihlahla, they are just doing this in celebration of the leaves, of the trees. And then on the other hand, imbongi is also commanding us to just look at izithandani. And then she is saying, zihlezi, they are just chilling. Ziyahleka ndawonye, they're just laughing together. Izithandani, the lovers. All right. And they are just cracking jokes. Bayayihlekela nje. All right. And then izinyosi, masibheka la kuthiwa sibheke khona, imbongi is ordering us to just look at the bees as zindiza zidedelana. Ukundiza is to fly, and she uses the word ziphambana, meaning, they're crossing each other, all right, as they fly or as they swam. Ngaphezu kweziqhakaze kahle imbali, kwezikephukayo. Ukukephuka, it means like beautifully blossomed flowers. Zisuke ziqhakazile. We see that a lot in spring. Ngesikhathi sentwasahlobo. Right. Izilwane zona zihamba ngokukhululeka. So she is also ordering us to just look at, the animals. The animals in a peaceful valley. Izilwane ehlanzeni elinokuthula. Right. Ihlanze is the valley and ukuthula is the peace. Right. So imbongi isebenzisa igama ke leli lokutshuza. You might even get confused and think Imbongi is talking about, some kind of marine-like fish, because that is an act of izilwane ihlala emanzini. So the swimming of those animals ngaphansi kwamanzi zibizwa ngokuthi ukutshuza, and ngaphansi kwamanzi it's a very free space. So metaphorically, she uses leliya gama to indicate that the animals in a peaceful valley, they are just walking freely. Zihambela kamnandi, right? And this valley is just peaceful. Linokuthula. Ihlanzeke is the valley, as I've already explained. Elakhiwe yizindunduma. So this valley is made up of the hills. Izindunduma amagquma. That's the word that is used in the poem. Ezisitha abantu abazalanayo. And sadly, these hills, they are actually, preventing the relatives, izihlobo, to see each other. Just like in the homelands, ey'ndaweni zasemakhaya, you would find ukuthi umndeni wakamkhize laphayana, umndeni wakabekwa laphayana, but omunye, one family lives on the other side of the mountain, omunye kanjalo kanjalo, right? But they are related by izihlobo. So yiwo wonke amagama ke siwatholayo laphana, amacembe namqondofana will be amahlamvu. And then izinyosi ke naziya ziyaphambana zindiza ngokudedelana. Here are the animals laphaya ehlanzeni, uyabona, some are drinking water, some are just flying nicely, some are just chilling ey'ndaweni ezahlukahlukene. Right. So uma siqhubeka naso lesi stanza sesithathu, imbongi-ke is also ordering us ukuba silalelisise. When you ulalelisisa, it means you listen attentively, right? Okay. So she wants us to listen attentively to a specific sound, right? Ufuna silalela umsindo, the noise, the sound that is made by these little insects. Ezibizwa ngokuthi ama-grasshoppers. Imbongi is referring to them as izintete. These are izintete, and the mqondofana for izintete is amaqhwagi. Right. So I'm sure if you like to hike, surely you must have heard the noise that is made, the sound that is made by the grasshoppers, because they love to live otshanini, right? Otshanini, it's their habitat. That's where they stay. That's where you will find them, and that's where you'll get to hear them, echoing lo msindo wokuntswininiza. So leyana ke umsindo, that is the sound. All right. So otshanini neziwenza ke ngokunanela. So when they make this sound, when they make this noise, they do it in echo of the beauty of imvelo, which is nature. So lesi stanza in particular, Imbongi has shifted our minds into from umhlabati to what is produced by umhlabati, which is the rest of the vegetation and imvelo at large that she has ordered us to look at. Right, okay. So nokuyiyenza iso libuke emuva. So it's because of all these creation that makes iso lembongi wants to draw back to emuva, being umhlabati, where all of these things originate from. So imbongi ithi ke kulapho ke ukhona khona umsuka wezingqabo okungumhlabathi. So the roots of everything. Everything is where laphayana kumhlabathi, the soil. All right. So istanza sesithathu ke basically sisitshela lokho imbongi iyasiqaphelisa. One, ikhuluma ngaloko kulimaza inyama yayo kustanza number 1, and then kustanza number 2 ikhuluma ngomhlabathi in particular ukuthi kahle kahle she is to blame because she should have used izandla zayo accordingly to avoid or to prevent isimo sendlala. But then she shifts the blame quickly. Actually, it's not her fault, but it's the systems that, deprived her the opportunity to have sufficient land so that she can utilize umhlaba freely. And then she's making a comparison of herself and of those who were privileged enough to be given or to be offered umhlaba owanele, and she is saying bayizicebi, banemali eningi, bayizinjinga. And then from that stanza there where she was just complaining and just expressing isimo semizwa yayo yokungathokozi, yokucasuka noma yokudina, yokuthukuthela ngomncisha amathuba, and then she just shifts us to this stanza where she wants us to look at imvelo, which is the product of umhlabati, and appreciate ukuthi-ke umhlabati unomsebenzi omkhulu kangakanani. So sizoqhubeka-ke manje bese siya kwistanza sesine. Right, so kustanza sesine naso sinemigqa ewu-2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Imigqa yakhona i-11. Once again, I will ignore the direct translation and focus on the analysis. I-analysis noma ukuhluza kusestanzeni esilandelayo. It's on the next stanza. Right, so qala ngokufunda-ke njengoba sijwayele. Kakade ngani akunanzuzo namphumela. Ngisebenzela ukuqala indima engingena kuyihlakula. Sengibuyela kuyoba umanyolo wabasagabayo. Zivungama izinsizwa nezintombi zihuba amahubo. Ngilele kwelincane libhonqiwe. Kakade wona usungondlile wangikhulisa. Yebo-ke makhaya zidlele. Ngobunono uyophinda ungishwabadele. Ungifukamele ungembese, ze ngingabonakali lapho ngivithika, kuphela ukumina nya, ngibuyele kuwo umhlabathi. Right, so isona-ke istanza sesine. Ake sithi kusibheketula nathi-ke sithi kusi-analyze, sisihluze kancane sibone ukuthi-ke kuyahambisana yini. Right. So imbongi-ke yenani ebikhuluma ngakho estanzeni-ke esedlule, meaning she is echoing. Ukwenanela is to echo what she was talking about in the previous stanza, which is the third stanza, right? Ithi izingqabo zisuka kuwo umhlabathi, right? And njengamanje ikhuluma ngokuthi nazo lezi zingqaba sinanzuzo, right? So namphumela ukuthi all of this it just has no benefit, okay, to just look back and compare. It's just a waste of time, in other words. So now she then says ithi isebenzela ukuqala indima, right? Now that isikhathi sesihambile, right now she is working towards starting, a journey, okay? Engeke ikwazi ukuyihlakula, right? Or a role or a journey indima, which this time she cannot oversee and cultivate engenakuyihlakula. Right. So isithatha isinqumo, she has taken a decision sokubuyela emuva. But this decision also vele it comes natural, with every human being. Ukuthi at some point you come from umhlabati, but you will go back to umhlabati. Right. So after just observing everything that has been happening around Imbongi, being deprived of umhlabati. She looks at herself and not using izandla zayo as she should. Now she said, anyway, right now I am still working, but however, whatever I am doing, it's not going to benefit me, right? Uti, but ke vele ngizobuyela kuwo umhlabathi, right? Meaning I am about to die, sengizoshona, right? And become umanyolo. Umanyolo emqondo ofana for umanyolo is umquba. Then, become a fertilizer, become a manure. And this is a metaphoric expression. Ithi imbongi isebenzisa isingathekiso, ithi izoba ngumquba wa umanyolo walaba abasenamandla, for those who still have the strength, who still have the energy, abasagabayo, meaning the young people. All right, okay. Okuyizintombi kanye nezinsizwa, and she is mentioning, the ladies, the young ladies, as well as, the young men. And she says, zicula. Then when she has become umquba, yena zona, they will sing zicula maculo. And the phrase that is used there is ezihuba amahubo. Those are the type of the young men and young women that she is referring to. So Ibo is born again. She sees herself ilele. She pictures herself lying kwelincane iliba. Iliba is a grave. Iliba is ithuna. Libhonqiwe, ligqijiwe, meaning covered in soil. Ngoba futhi ithi vele kakade umhlaba uyondlile wayikhulisa. Right. So njengoba umhlaba usuyondlile, meaning it nurtured her and it helped her grow. Okay. Isikhulile-ke manje imbongi isindala. Right. So, and then imbongi-ke iyabhinqa, right? Sarcastic in a way. Iyabhinqa. She is mocking umhlabathi. Iubiza iti yebo-ke magaya zidlele. So ukugaya, it means to manufacture, and ukudla, it means to just consume whatever you've been manufacturing, right? So umagaya zidlele, it's a kind of a person, it's a type of a person who nurtures and self-benefits, all right, for the self-benefit. So like, for instance, if you are farming chickens, not for sale, but you're farming them so you can eat them yourself, you will be said to be umagaya ayidlele. You are producing for your own benefits. In other words, that's what she is saying to umhlabati, mocking it. It's okay, there we go. You, the one who just produces for themselves and, for their own benefits. So ikhuluma na umhlabati engathi ikhuluma nomuntu umagaya ayidlele. So lesiya simo senkulumo, remember isimo senkulumo is a phrase. Si uhlobo lwesifenqo is a figure of speech, and that figure of speech esithi wenza samuntu. Ithi iyazi, she says, she claims to know. Ithi iyazi ukuthi uyobuya uyigwinye. She knows that umhlabathi will once at some point uyishwabadele, will swallow her, all right? Ngoba yiwo umhlabathi osondlayo, because we are nourished, we are fed by umhlabathi. Ukondla is to support umuntu financially or to feed them, okay? Or to have them depending on you, just like your kids, also kuzondla, so that they can grow. Nosikhulisayo, and it is umhlabathi that, raises us. Kodwa-ke, unfortunately, the very same umhlabathi uphinde usingcwabe, and ukungcwaba, that word shwabadele means ungingcwabe and bury me. And then once imbongi is buried, umhlabathi futhi uyafukamela, right? Will nurture umzimba. Now usungaphansi komhlabathi when umzimba is covering imbongi's body, ukuze ingabonakali, so that the people or the society cannot see imbongi when the flesh, starts to rot and when she starts to crumble. Umhlabathi will protect her from being a laughing stock or from ukuthi abantu babone bangayihleki lapho when the flesh it crumbles and it goes back to being umhlabathi once again. Iphinde ibuyela kuwo umhlabathi. All right. I think that is Umuqa number 35, where she is talking about returning back to umhlabathi, meaning ukushona. All right. So now kuyakushwabadela, returning back to earth. Right. Ake sibheke-ke imibuzo-ke ongahlangabezana nayo. Right. Hlobo luni lwenkondlo lolu? Nanti aleliya gama uhlobo luni, remember? Usho ngani? Remember ngithe uma ufunda fundisisa, thoroughly read, okay? And then identify the important words, the key words, like hlobo luni means yes, what type, and usho ngani means why do you say that? So this poem, because it's criticizing, sibiza ngokuthi iyisatire, isatire uhlobo lwale nkondlo, ngoba because imbongi iyagxeka. She criticizes herself, izigxeka yona, for allowing indlala, all right, and not using izandla zayo, kodwa ube ukhona umhlabathi onikeza abantu ithuba lempilo, right? So she is to blame, okay? Iphinde igxeka wona umhlabathi. She also blames umhlabathi itself ngokuba umagaya izidlele. In the end, she says, anyway, or everything that, I would have done, vele, we're doing it in vain, because we're going to return to you who supported us, you who helped in raising us, and then you will swallow us again. So for that reason, igxeka umhlabathi, iphinde igxeke yona. Now, should you come across umbuzo onje, please, 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 please check your mark allocation, so that if it's 2 marks, then you state the type and then you substantiate. You don't have to say both. Says alone. Not unless the mark allocation is sufficient enough, normal, to accommodate all of those points. Remember, ukuthi isikhathi sihlezi siyinkinga. Then bese kuthiwa chaza-ke indikimba. Indikimba is what? Indikimba is a theme. So indikimba yale nkondlo-ke, it can be confusing, all right? But it shouldn't be confusing, because ikhuluma ngempilo, right? It's a circle of life that Imbongi is actually talking about. Omunye umuntu angathi ikhuluma ngemvelo, because umhlabathi is also part of nature. And there are in some areas where she is talking about the vegetation, which is part of imvelo, where she's talking about the animals, which is part of imvelo. So in Digimbaga, we can say impilo or imvelo, but then we must support, we must substantiate. So Imbongi isichazela ngokubaluleka kwempilo. She's explaining to us about the importance of life, which is brought to us, which is a gift, which is a blessing from umhlabathi. So Imbongi iveza ukuthi ukuphila, life itself, comes from emhlabathini nawo, which is part of imvelo. Therefore, nansi indikimba, any of those two, right? I guess bheke-ke manje imibuzo noma kungeyona imibuzo like previous question papers. So these are just questions from some of the tests throughout the year. Remember, Guti, these poems are assessed for the very first time. So therefore, I just took the questions from, just some random test papers. Alesibheke-ke imibuzo. Sometimes you may be given inkondlo yonke iphelele. Sometimes an examiner may give you, a certain portion of inkondlo and then ask you questions based on that. But you are expected to know yonke le nkondlo. So umbuzo-ke oqala uthi bhala isihloko sale nkondlo. You see the example that is given, it doesn't have isihloko. Isihloko is a title. 4.2.2, Tomula, igama lesithutha esitanzeni sesibili. Remember, we said Tomula means you just go back to the poem and you pick, you extract. Okay. And then the word that usually follows is a noun. So that noun is your guide in terms of what needs to be, picked or extracted from the poem. And there is a beautiful referencing. Just check your referencing whenever kusetshenziswa igama, whenever imbongi uses igama Tomula or Tata, or I mean, not Tata, but keeper. All right. Okay. So she is looking for igama lesituti, the examiner. All right. The examiner is looking for isituti. What is the situti? Situti is means of transportation. Ibhayisikili, imoto. In this poem, igama elithi amatiloko. Right, yabon? Ngamazwi akho, in your own words. Ngokwakho. That's another word that you need to know. Ngokwembongi, according to the poet. Ngokwami, when you respond according to me, then you would say whatever. Achaza ukuthini? Ichaza ngamazwi akho, chaza ukuthi imbongi iqonde ukuthini, what the poet is trying to say in line number 35. So here are the possible answers. Isihloko senkondlo sithi umhlabathi for 4.2.1, and isithuthi, igama lesithuthi that is used in the second stanza is amatiloko. What are amatiloko? Yes, those are the trucks. Ngamazwi akho chaza ukuthi imbongi iqonde ukuthini kulo mugqa. Line 35, it's the last poem when imbongi speaks about returning back to umhlabathi, and remember ukuthi she even mocked umhlabathi. So ichaza ukufa ukuthi nayo isimbozwa ngumhlabathi. All right. Isibuyela emhlabathini, or you can phrase it, whichever way. And then ikubalekile ke nokwazi ukuchwaza ke umoya wenkondlo. Umoya ke is the mood, umoya is the tone. So sithola umoya oxubile. But when you respond to this question, you can't just say umoya oxubile and leave it like that. Because by saying umoya oxubile, you haven't said anything. Right. You need to be precise, you need to be to the point. Once again, you check your mark allocation. Le nkondlo inomoya wokukhathazeka. Ukukhathaza ke yini? Imbongi is very worried. At the beginning of inkondlo, she is extremely worried about her surroundings, okay? Indawo kuye and what, she is responsible for. Ngoba abantu kanye nayo imbongi abawusebenzisa umhlabathi. So she's worried ukuthi they are not using umhlabathi ngendlela efanele. Inomoya wentukuthelo, ukukhathazeka, which is the worry. Intukuthelo is anger. Kwistanza sesibili in particular, where she speaks about Encome, which is the battle of the Blood River, where people were fighting over umhlabathi or umhlaba, right? So ngokunikeza umhlaba okaliwe, so she's angry that she was deprived land where else other people bethola umhlaba omkhulu, and then that she says it just evokes amagqubu, inzondo. Amagqubu is hatred, okay? Which stems from impi yaseNcome. Okay, uma ngabe sesiqhubeka ke inkondlo nenkondlo kinomyalezo, kubalekile wazi umyalezo siwuthola ke kule nkondlo. Isifundo sitholayo, your personal lesson, uyabona, and also ke nje okugeneral. Isifundo sisithola kule nkondlo, impilo isezandleni zethu, life is on our hands. All right, masisebenzisa umhlabathi ngendlela, that is a lesson. Otherwise nathi sizofa indlala, we will starve. All right, so you can just go through la and see, but once again, for these type of questions, you are always guided by the mark allocation. And then eminye imibuzo ke ongahlangabezana nayo, umbuzo nje ukuthi sinjani isimo sembongi. So isimo sembongi sicishe kufane nomoya, it's almost the same, but the isimo is just focused on imbongi and how she feels or how they feel. And the isifundo, we've already touched on isifundo, and it is very important to know how to briefly summarize inkondlo, at least in 5 sentences. All right, so it's about this and that and that and that. So nansi eminye imibuzo elandelayo, thola umqondo phika. So umqondo phika is an antonym. Enkondlweni wanikezwa amagama izitha. Izitha stanza number 3, izitha are enemies, but in stanza number 3 we have izithandani, which are the lovers. Ngiphiwa, deprived, stanza number 2, ngincishwa. Tomula, there's Tomula again. Amagama, now you're looking for amagama ati zicula maculo enkondlweni, zihuba mahubo. 4.2.6 chaza isimo sembongi ubhekise estanzeni 2 bhala amaphuzu amabili. Right, so mawuchaza isimo sembongi, you are just explaining, you know, the state of mind, how the poet feels using amagama ahlukahlukene. Kukhona ke isimo sokungajabuli noma ukukhathazeka njalo 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 njalo. So imbongi izwa ubuhlungu ngoba yona yancisha umhlaba, kunabantu abanika umhlaba futhi uyabasebenzela and it's working for them. Umfundi angasho noma ikuphi okuhambisana nalokhu in support of what they know endabeni. And then ke eminye imibuzo ke emibili ithi khuluma ngani lenkondlo kubalekile, so that is umbuzo that ties to umqondo osobala, right? Bhala amaphuzu amathathu. And you see, you just have to say 3 things because of imark allocation. Bhala ngendikimba, you are given amamaki amabili, so you can't say a lot. Just 2 points are enough, but kuba ama-points that are solid. Sezwana. All right. Ngithemba ke sikuthokozele ukubuyekeza inkondlo yethu ethi umhlabathi. Ningakhohlwa ke le nkondlo iyatholakala kule ncwadi. Right. Not just le nkondlo. This is the study guide and it's a must have. If you don't have, if your friend or your brother or your sister is in grade 11, please encourage them to just buy themselves a copy. Ngoba kutholakala izinkondlo, all 8 of them, they are beautifully analyzed and there are more questions, contextual questions esingawathola for each and every poem after the analysis. And then kube zikhona indaba emfishane, wathinta imbokodo, that genre, bese kuba khona umdlalo icala kaliboli. And the new book for next year, for 2026, Elogu Falcheli, it is there and beautifully analyzed. You can reach us ningasithola ku www.kabekwamumbo.co.za noma nisithumele i-email ku publications@kabekwamumbo.co.za. Sinifisela ke okuhle bafundi, nisebenze kahle, uNkulunkulu abe nani aniphumelelise, siyabonga.